Hello everybody and welcome back to the Jake Saucy Stuff channel, and today we're back with an unboxing of the Dart, but not this Dart, but this Dart that I've suddenly realised is back to front, but never mind. Also, another thing to point out is the fact that the original Dart will fit in the box, fully built, that the Excel Extreme comes in, because they couldn't decide in a board meeting which it would be. But yes, that's... Now you can see it the right way up, but I'm here, as you can see my hand comes that way. Hobby King, oh, that's very zoomed in on that one area, but never mind. Hobby King knife, not sponsor at all. I wish they would be. Wish they'd sent me one of them C130s, that would have been nice. But no, fuck you is what they said. Literally. I have the email to prove it. I need something to flick this flap out with, not for the first time. Come on, you bastard. Oh, it smells. Like, I've released the tape and, like, the smell of deadly foam toxins has just spilled out immediately. Whoop. Wow, that's white. Enjoy your white balance. It's like an advent calendar. Choose a box a day. Let's go with the box here. Oh, I might better run out of battery. Thanks, camera. I don't know how to get this out. Dame mi uno momento, por favor. Okay, so we're in the... Am I zoomed in slightly? No. So this is just the first biggest white box, and inside we have stuff. We have Mach 2 brushless motor and ESC information. We have information on what cameras you can put in it, CG, how the channels work, how elevons work. Got one of the fins. We have a wing, ZOHD branded servos, which I presume are just going to be Emax ones in all honesty. This weighs a lot more than I had expected to be honest. It's got plastic leading edge, which is quite nice. It's got... I'm going to... Can't have any breakfast yet. One of these connectors that I don't really like on the end. Although supposedly, from Matthew Ogbon's video... Oh, it's not wired in. Like, from what Matt was saying, there's a wire already in, so you could run stuff up here. There isn't, so you'd have to actually take this apart and solder on. Oh no, there is a connection there. It's hard to see, but there is an actual... I'll just let a roll of cling film fall on my head. There is actually a way that it looks like you can just put a standard servo lead into there, so that's good. That's good. Okay, I take that back. That's a good idea, and I'll actually probably use that. I don't usually put stuff on the wing, but never mind. Second wing, exactly the same thing, and lastly, just the last fin. So, again, I'm running with a battery that's better out juice, so I'll put this back in the box and get the second box out. Hello, and welcome to box number 2. Now, I've had a quick look at it, and I'm slightly disappointed by the contents. It's Amazon style packaging. So we have a prop. Now, this is a... Let's have a prop, or have I got to look on the... So this is a 9x4.5. Now the motor on this is very similar to the motor used on the Mini Talon, where we use an 8x6, and this is a 9.45, so kind of the same. I know some of them, that's not the same at all, but shut up. These are blocks that go in the fuselage for different cameras, so I presume that's like a regular GoPro, and that's like a run cam. ZOHD stickers, which are nice. Oh, that's really nice. That's like a proper. Well, okay. I felt this and thought that it was like a proper physical thing, but it's just a sticker. But it is shiny metal, which is nice. Some screws. Some. Oh, they're the wind deflector things. The things there. Another bag of random crap. Oh, that must be for keeping the canopy on or something, so there's that. So that's that rather small box of disappointment, to be really honest. But it's not what's in there, it's what you do with it. Okay, so we're into the last box. As you see, we have a wing tube. And we have the man fuselage. which, to be honest with you, if I'd have got this out of the box myself, as in, this is the first time I've seen this specific part in person and not on a website, or compared to a person, because it was technically, I suppose, also on a website called YouTube, then I'd probably be amazed by the size as well. But, to be honest with you, it's about what I expected, in all honesty. So let's take the canopy off. Plenty of size in that for all sorts of different batteries. Have you got the marks for different things? Speed controller there. Latch at the front. There we are. And this whole piece at the back as well also comes off. Supposedly. Foam, everybody. Oh, I see. There's like thumb screws on the back, which is a little weird. But yeah, that motor, and I'm looking at this through a viewfinder and not through my eyes, if that makes sense. Yeah, that looks a lot like the Sunny Sky ones. ZOHD 30A I do like the fact it has a separate line for FPV equipment / BEC. You've got your two different things here. But yeah, there is room actually there for flight controller. So, to be honest with you, I think there's less room in this. Well, I actually think if I take all the and I try and compare this. In fact, I'm going to pause the camera for a second while I do this. Okay, we've swapped to iPhone because the Canon has died. So if you watch to the end of my S1100 Part 1 build video, you saw I was discussing whether I was going to put in an F405 Wing flight controller running iNav or an FI41 from Fayou Tech or wherever it's pronounced. And the main reason is I prefer the FI41 as of now. To be honest with you, I haven't had that much time with the iNav, so I'm not saying that it's definitely worse than FI41, but the problem with FI41 is with iNav you get all the kit in just the main circuit board and a GPS, two separate units. With the FI41 you have an airspeed sensor, a current sensor, the main board and a GPS unit, so it does take up a bit more space. Now I want to put the F405 board in one of these planes because I want to see which is best to put in my fun jet that I'm going to build. Because I'd prefer an FI41, but again, space is a concern. Now if you look at these two planes, so you've got a big area here for a battery in the S1100, you've got this rear section here. Now if you look here, I would probably argue that they're about the same space, but, because this has got twin motors, if you've not seen this plane before, so the speed controllers are mounted under this pod here. This has a speed controller floating about in it, but I believe it's possibly meant to be further back there and it's just slipped out of its tie wrap, but anyway, so I have a big battery at the front here as well, so that this area is pretty much no use. There really isn't that much room for a flight controller, a current sensor, and the GPS can go out on the wing, and things like that. And also I don't really like modifying FI41 GPSs. You have to modify the one, well no, because this pin is only 3 pin. Not 4, and I think you need 4 for the GPS. Power, negative, plus signal out, signal in. Guess that wouldn't work. Maybe the GPS will just have to sit on top of here. But yeah, the video transmitter can go on a wingtip. That's no problem. So yeah, based off the space, I'm going to do what I said and put the FI41AP in here, which is annoying because I started building this. This jumped the queue because it was going to have the F405 in it, but never mind, I'll get it finished on the FI41. So then this, I'm going to put the F405 Wing system in here, a GPS on top probably, video transmitter on the wingtip, and battery wise I have 3300s, 4000s, 5000s and 5200s, so plenty of different ones we can try in here. But yeah, that's just a quick size comparison compared to the S1100. I know it's not like the most universal model in the world, and also just for shites and giggles, here is the cute little original Dart. So that's where it's like sort of size wise. If I line motor to motor, then that's how much longer the fuselage is. It's not actually that, it's actually about the same width, strangely enough. But yeah, this has the F405 wing in it. as it is. I've got a new GPS unit that's smaller than this. It doesn't have a compass in it because you don't use the compass in the GPS anyway. Yeah, so yeah, we'll get these assembled steadily. Due to complaints about stuff in workshop, the S1100 probably has to get finished first, and this has to go back in the box for a little while. Unfortunately, because to be honest with you, now I know what the F405 is going in, I'd much rather get this built so I can test that and then move on to the Funjet, which is what I wanted to build originally, but now there's two planes that have leapfrogged that. But yeah, we'll see what happens, and hopefully enjoy this unboxing sort of size comparison against these two. And yeah, see you in the next one. Remember to like and subscribe and stuff, because that's what I have to say.